Hello, and welcome back to the Helping You Happen podcast. I'm Tony Gulotta, and my website is Awaken Your Creator. So, all through the Helping You Happen podcast, main theme has been based on that Neville Goddard quote that I always thought was very powerful. And that quote states that each one of us are born with an infinite power that no earthly force is of the slightest significance. I mean, you have to believe we are born to succeed, to win, to live as happy a life as we can. So just imagine it's time to start believing that. So that power lies in your subconscious mind. And as Ernest Holmes writes, your subconscious mind is our individualized use of the universal mind. And that's powerful because I spoke about how your subconscious mind is one with the universal creative consciousness. And he also writes, and I'm going to repeat this quote from the last podcast also, that we are surrounded by an infinite subconscious, impersonal, neutral, plastic, creative, ever-present thinking stuff from which all things come, which in its original state permeates and penetrates all things. And by impressing our thought upon this substance, we can cause it to produce for us that which we think. Intelligent energy that permeates all things also holds a blueprint for all creation. So think that creation is complete, meaning not only does every desire, dream, and wish already exist, past and present and future, that all of creation already existing within this intelligent energy, just waiting you to call for your desire, your objective reality change, your, let me just say this again, that what we're looking at is a universal mind, an all permeating, penetrating, energetic, intelligent energy that holds the blueprint of all creation. Your thought, energy, and vibration with a positive emotion and feeling, which also is a vibrational energy, starts transforming the blueprint of your desire, transforming the intelligent, creative, universal energy to produce your dream, your wish, desire upon your objective reality. He also says, again, Holmes, the universe, being deductive only, cannot refuse man anything. The very force that makes us sick can heal us. The force that makes us poor can make us rich. And the power that makes us miserable can make us happy. So we are dealing with a law. That's the law of the universe. And that law is a force. And once set in motion, the rest is automatic. Your desires must come to pass. This, for me, is the true law of attraction, or what I like to call the law of creation. Ultimately, your subconscious mind, which some say is 90 to 95% of your mind, is but a part of the all-powerful, creative, universal conscious. Let me say that again. Is but a part of the all-powerful, creative, universal conscious. This is the law of your life. Call your subconscious your soul, connected to the universal spirit. So Joseph Murphy, author of The Power of the Subconscious Mind, says this: whatever your conscious mind assumes and believes to be true, your subconscious mind will accept and bring it to pass. Believe in good fortune, divine guidance, right action, and all the blessings of life. So how do you tap into the source of all creation? The source inside you that is one with the universal source of all. How do you communicate directly with that power, the subconscious mind? When a desire gets planted in the subconscious mind and that desire is accepted, that force, that law is automatic. Your desire must come to pass. Why? Your subjective or subconscious mind is directly connected to the creative source. I can't pronounce that word. To the creative source of all things. I can't say that enough. The universal creative force that permeates and penetrates all things. When your thought or desire, together with heartfelt emotion, impresses the blueprint of creation, everything is then automatic. Again, it must come to pass. So what if I told you that motivational speaking does not work? At least not in the long term. If it did, then why are new motivational-based books and techniques being released every year with new and improved solutions to a greater life? If they were working, we would not need new ones. External solutions are temporary. You can become a goal setter, an achiever, set priorities, and of course, think positive. But what is the wall that stands in our way? Have you ever wondered, let me say that again, have you ever wondered why things do not work out the way they should? And why do good things happen to some and not for others? Our habits and patterns are indicative of our stored belief system. A stored belief system that for most it's not working for us. But they're still present in our subconscious. So what happens is our subconscious distrusts and holds us back from what you truly deserve. You were born to succeed. But what if we could reach down and find what is stopping you and transmute it to a more positive belief system? You can be in control of your fate, happy, peace of mind, and a positive outlook in life. Think of it. You are told there are so many keys of success, but why can't you unlock a door? You have all seen, heard, or attending rousing motivational speeches, seminars. You've read books, attended workshops, and what happened? Where did the inspiration go only days or a week later? It's very simple. Negative core beliefs generally hold us back from our highest potential. And those beliefs are programmed in our subconscious mind. Once you subconsciously believe something, you'll filter out evidence to the contrary. Someone who believes they're stupid will not believe it when someone tells them that they're smart. In addition, once you've developed a core belief, you'll pay close attention to any evidence that reinforces that belief. All of us have our own set of beliefs that shape our lives. And this set of beliefs affects what we think about ourselves and others and the world around us. It affects how successful and happy we are. A belief is something we consider to be a fact. It is anything that we assume to be true. We use our beliefs to move through this life. Our beliefs serve to function as our subconscious autopilot. And we also assume our beliefs to be real, whether they are true or not. We have been programmed since birth. If you want significant change at a core level, then this is the place to work on. In a previous podcast, I spoke about the quote from the Greek philosopher. Aristotle, who once said, "Give me a child until he is 7, and I will show you the man." Why? Because between the ages of birth and 7 years old, those are our programming years. During these years, children will spend most of their time in alpha and theta brainwaves, which is the same state that a person is in when they are in hypnosis or meditation. So you may want to imagine yourself as a child walking around in a permanent state of hypnosis. Being programmed by the environment, open to suggestion, and you're in a super programming state. From 0 to 7 are the years when we take on beliefs about ourselves and life. And many of these will remain unconscious throughout the rest of our lives, though they will show up in our behaviors and our achievements, our goals, how we choose our friends, our life partners, and so on. So if you think about it, every belief that you have has been put in there or suggested by somebody else, parents, teachers, people that were influences in our young lives. Your ultimate success, whether business or personal, is dependent on your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. The way you currently think and believe will shape your world. Your thoughts, which are also energy, are determined by the quality of your beliefs, and they are broadcast outward into the infinite field of creative energy. Be it positive or negative, this is what creates your objective reality, what you come to see and experience in physical form in your physical reality, your physical world. You quite literally can mold and shape the various areas of your life based on how you choose to think, believe, and feel. As David Bohm, father of quantum physics, calls it, we live in a world of pure potential. We live in a world where everything is possible. And science is now proving that through quantum physics. Neville Goddard taught causative imagining, the premise that if we can create our futures by imagining, Neville Goddard taught causative imagining. And that is the premise that we can create our futures by imagining what we want with feeling, gratitude, and the absolute belief that what we wanted presently exists. You must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, says Goddard, until your assumption has all the sensory vividness of reality. You must imagine that you are already experiencing what you desire. That is, you must assume the feeling of the fulfillment of your desire until you are possessed by it. And this feeling crowds all other ideas out of your consciousness. Concentrate your attention on the feeling that you are already that person. First, visualize the picture in your consciousness. Then feel yourself to be in that state as though it formed your surrounding world. By your imagination, that which was a mere mental image is changed into a seemingly solid reality. The great secret is a controlled imagination and well-sustained attention firmly and repeatedly focused on the object to be accomplished. Neville Goddard again. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Buddha. So the times that work best for transmuting negative beliefs and visualizing your life's desires are at night or upon awakening in the morning. In bed, falling into a dreamlike state, the point where your subconscious mind is most susceptible to influence. The conscience moves out of the way, and your subconscious is wide open to positive suggestion. This is when we get back to brainwaves. As you fall to sleep, you move into alpha, more relaxed, and the beginning of bridging the conscious with the unconscious. Then, theta brainwave. And that's the state between wakefulness and sleep. And this relates to the subconscious mind. This is when you can truly begin to visualize your desire and feel from your desire fulfilled. You are impressing the true power, the subconscious mind, for creating your dreams. If you can fall off to sleep and imagine your wish fulfilled with the emotion and feeling, success is yours. Just before sleep, the link to the subconscious mind, which in fact is by far the largest aspect of mind, is particularly powerful and will in turn influence the creative, intelligent mind that permeates and penetrates all. And the next thing you have to wait for is your dream, your desire will eventually manifest into your physical reality. It is the creative consciousness that you have inside you now, that force that Goddard talks about, that same consciousness that connects you with the source of all things, the creative universal consciousness. You are, again, and I've said this in a couple of podcasts, you think you are just a droplet in a vast ocean. But now it's time to think that you are still part of that ocean. You and the power of the ocean are the same. Think of the source of all things, the creative universal consciousness, as the ocean. You are an extension of that consciousness. The droplet, but still part of the whole, and again, being part of the whole makes you a co-creator in your world. Thank you for listening.